Welcome, acolytes. Today, we're reacting to their cowards from Rev. Of course, as always, I didn't see it. And subscribe, leave a like, comment, and I'm really interested what he's actually having, because if I may guess, open Twitter. Yeah, it's about Twitter, of course. What else? But maybe about the freaking cowards that are in how they are called? How are they called? The little f-ups that actually started to misrepresent the freaking languages. Misspeak. You know what I mean. So let's start it.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So over the past couple of days, a lot of things have happened, and instead of letting some things slide through the cracks, I want to take some time and quickly go over a wide variety of stories I think you guys will find interesting. First, we're going to start off with some bad news regarding the coffin of Andy and Lele, quite possibly the most hated game on Twitter, but despite all of the crying and screeching from Twitter users, the game itself is very successful, not only in the number of games sold, but also the very positive reviews it's gotten from people who actually played the game. However, here's the update regarding the coffin of Andy and Lele. This has been confirmed by a lot of users. It seems like the Steam page for the game has been blocked in Australia. Now, if you know anything about Australia...
No way! The game is blocked in Australia. That's effed up! What? Why? Damn, I'm really shocked right now. I'm baffled, to be honest. Actually, I didn't expect this one. Damn!
Australia, this is not very surprising, okay? They have some of the strictest laws in the world regarding fictional content. What's also unsurprising is the reaction of dozens of users in the replies to this tweet, celebrating like this is the greatest moment of their life. Their disproportionate response to this game is so unbelievable. They are reacting like they just found out that a brutal dictator just got taken down, when in reality, it's just a game being removed from the Steam page in Australia. But here's our next story. If you've been having issues with YouTube, this is a bit of a PSA. So, over the past couple of days, a lot of people have been reporting that they're having performance issues with YouTube. Whether it's videos not loading or their entire browser crashing when they try to open YouTube, all of these users found out they had one thing in common, and that's the fact that they're using ad blockers. Now, it's a...
Did you have those problems? Because I didn't. Right now. And I'm just gonna... Okay.
Immediate question that arises, who's responsible for this? On the one hand, you have YouTube. Are they sabotaging the experience so people are having bad performance on YouTube, so they either want to shut off their ad blocker or buy YouTube Premium to avoid ads? That's a very likely option, by the way. Or option two, there's just something wrong with the ad blockers. Now, this war YouTube has been waging with ad blockers has been going on
And by the way, I'm gonna say the following. Because of the ad blocker thing, I think it's fine that they just do something that people just don't use ad blockers. Now, why do I think it's fine? Because this is how you make money. YouTube makes money that way, and it's important that they still can make money out of it. Because of YouTube Premium, if this actually starts and gets really popular, then I would say ad blocker should be allowed. But right now, YouTube, the most money it gets from right now, as far as I know, is per ads, and they need it just so the people actually can survive. I mean, so YouTube can survive, because let's be honest, without money, you're done. If you lose the money, if you cannot make any money out of it, we just won't have YouTube. That's shitty. Let's be honest here.
Intensifying over the past couple of months, and it's like a Cold War situation, okay? Every time YouTube tries to get one leg past these ad blockers, the ad blockers respond, and it's made them more and more sophisticated. These ad blockers are getting much better, and I wouldn't be surprised if this issue's already cleared up or going to be cleared up in the next couple of days. These ad blockers are getting a lot better. And this war on ad blockers.
Yeah, and by the way, I think at the end of the day, it's a cat and mouse game. Because, of course, if you want an ad blocker that YouTube cannot detect, you can get one. It's not a problem. But you have to make those extra steps to get this ad blocker. I'm not saying you should, but if you want, the option is there. Now, would I personally say get it? No, because if you're using it for free, as I said, it's still money that YouTube needs to actually survive, just being there. So, yeah, that's my small opinion to that.
Is only supported by YouTube itself. Not even YouTubers who stand to gain by ad blockers being shut down want to support this. Like, if they got rid of ad blockers, I would make more ad revenue. But I don't want that situation because I want viewers, like many other YouTubers want their viewers, to have the option of using ad blockers or not. If you want...
Yeah, he's correct about that. Yeah, maybe I said it a bit too generalized. No, I think I was fine, because I stand like, if you want to use ad blocker, you will use it. That's irrelevant. And I mean, I don't make any money anyway, so I don't even have a monetary reason to actually do it, to say the things I say. So,
want to sit through ads, support this channel, or you just don't really care about sitting through ads, that's great. That's appreciated. But if you don't want to sit through ads and they ruin the experience for you and you want to turn on an ad blocker, more power to you. It's nothing personal. I get it. Ads are annoying. But yeah, this situation is continuing to get worse, and yeah, YouTube has really picked a path they're going down no matter what the result is, and they're just making these ad blockers even better and giving themselves a lot of bad PR right now. Here's another story. It's a little bit of an extension of yesterday's video. So we talked about the community notes on Twitter, which is basically the fact check system. And we looked at some examples of the community notes making people look really, really stupid. Well, there's actually a new type of note that's been added. There's now community notes crediting the original authors of stolen posts, which sounds like a niche problem, but it's very common. There's a lot of regurgitation of content on Twitter because people want to make ad revenue. So here's an example of a tweet getting marked as stolen, where they say this some shit Rigby and Mordecai would risk their lives for. And also, yes, this looks amazing, by the way. I know it's a heart attack waiting to happen, but that looks so good. But here's the original.
Yeah, it is. It is a heart attack waiting to happen. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oof. Okay.
Tweet. I mean, it's word for word, bar for bar stolen. Now, I think this is a good example of a time where these notes should be used. I don't think if a joke is similar, there should be a note. That's just too much.
No. Similar, on the contrary, there shouldn't be. But if it's stolen, clearly stolen like here, yeah, because he added nothing. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But
when it's word for word stolen, a note is very appropriate. And you might have noticed the person who stole it is a Twitter Blue user, meaning they pay for Twitter and they have ad revenue sharing with Twitter. So I can guess what their primary motivation behind stealing that joke was, and it's ad revenue. And it's a real problem. There's so much stolen and regurgitated content on Twitter because of this ad revenue system. It's actually ruining the site. And I don't feel sorry for people getting noted like that because they're stealing. And also, when you get a note applied to your tweet, you can no longer make ad revenue off of that tweet. And I don't understand how people have the energy to do that on Twitter to try to make money. The rates are absolutely abysmal. Okay, and Mr. Beast is actually going to be testing this. He uploaded a video a few days ago on Twitter, and he said after a week he's going to show the results. It's not going to be good. I can guarantee you it's not going to be a good result if it's actually honest results. And Elon's not just firing over a bunch of ad revenue to save face. But it's a really, really low rate, and it's not worth your time. I mean, you literally have to tweet nonstop all day and get huge amounts of engagement for it to even be close to that of like a minimum wage worker or something. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's brutal.
But here's another funny meme that's actually becoming more and more true. We have seen many artists being harassed and threatened by Twitter users for making straight ships of fictional characters. And today,
this stuff. Yeah, really, every single one that actually does is just F you. Just F you for this. It's insane. It's insane. Just doing straight ships is already a freaking crime. It's like, just let them have fun, for F's sake.
Today, we have another example of that. Once again involving Genshin Impact. So here is some artwork featuring a straight ship of these characters. And as always, whenever you see this, it's time to get on the suits and get ready for the crazy comments. So here's one saying, reminder,
crazy.
It's not okay to ship a canon lesbian with a man. See, I wonder if these people have the same energy when...
My question is just why? It's fine. It's not even real. It won't change anything about the character. And I mean, it's just in the head of the person that actually does it, so... I mean... It's irrelevant. In the end of the day, it has exactly zero relevancy. It's nothing.
And a straight character is being shipped with a character of their same gender. Absolutely not. They don't care about that. They only care when it happens in a situation like this. And also, like, it's not okay. What are you going to do about it? Just cry on Twitter? You can't stop people from making art like this.
Yeah.
Here's another one saying, I don't like attacking artists, but if you don't know, that's a canon lesbian. Really? You don't feel like attacking artists? I think you guys actually do feel like it. Imagine saying, basically they're saying like, I didn't want to do this, but I have to attack you because you're making a straight ship of a lesbian character. I can't help myself. It's just my morals, and I'm standing up for what's right. Here's another one saying, people actually like this shit. That is a canon lesbian and a guy she barely interacts with outside of work. Like, come on. There's so many other female characters in the game you could have paired him with, but the lesbian? I need y'all gone. Is that last part a threat, by the way? But yeah, this whole part is absolutely crazy. These people treating fictional characters like they're real human beings. With a guy she barely interacts with outside of work? Like, would you have felt better if they drew them having a nice meal or something? Like, would that make you feel better about them now kissing? It's so crazy. Here's another one saying lesbian jump scare with the characters, or the one character kissing another female, which nobody is afraid of, including the artist who made that. I don't think you understand how this works. But yeah, this joke is always funny. Someone said, Genshin Impact fans, when they realize they exist because of straight sex. It's a very true situation, and it would make them very upset to realize how they were birthed.
I've already seen this one. This is so perfect. This is just, yeah. It's on the nose, by the way. Oh, it's beautiful.
But nonetheless, here's another update, this time regarding Johnny Somali. So, a few days ago, about a week ago, he was officially sentenced. And this is something we knew would be coming eventually once he was formally charged. And as it turns out, he's getting fined an equivalent of about $1,300 US. And part of this, he has to leave Japan, which is great. I think he should have been fined a lot more. But I think this is the best result, to get him out of Japan. A lot of people have been saying, oh, I wish he had a big prison sentence or something. And I wouldn't have felt bad for him if he did get a long prison sentence in Japan. But at the same rate, that prison sentence would be on the dime of the Japanese taxpayers. They would have to be literally...
Yeah, good point, because I was in the camp of giving him a really long prison sentence. But I also never heard the argument of actually being on the dime of the Japanese. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, no, he's... Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, I would prefer a harsher punishment for him, but... No, it makes sense. it makes perfect sense. It just makes sense. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Feeding and clothing and sheltering Johnny Somali for a couple of years. I mean, it's a waste of their money. Just get him out of the country. That's the whole point, right? So I think this is a pretty good result. They could have gone a little harder, but at least he's out of there. And I guarantee part of this is that he can't come back. And that's a big W because nuisance streamers like him are a big issue in Japan right now. And he may be made an example of. But you know what? It's not all bad news, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to end this with something good. Some long-awaited news. So, Monogatari off-season and monster season anime adaptations officially announced. And it's going to be in 2024. This got a lot of people excited. There hasn't been a lot of news regarding this franchise in a while, and it's my favorite out of all of the anime out there. And yeah, this is very exciting news. A lot of people didn't think there was going to be any updates to the anime, but here we are. And it's great.
Nice.
And we're going to end the video on some positive news. How do you like that, ladies and gentlemen? But yes, that was a couple of stories and instances I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. As always, share all of your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, so as it is, Acolytes, again, a fantastic video of Rev. Just beautifully done, as always. The man knows how to make a nice video. I don't, that's why I react to content, so yeah. Do it as it is, but as it is, good night.